Welcome back, guys. Hopefully, this is going to be the last time. Hopefully, because like I said, I'm cutting the program short because this is just crazy. There's way too much interruptions today. So, anyways, I was giving you the news about the 115 or 19 or 120 Jamaicans who came back to Jamaica yesterday. And I gave you the information from what the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade said and the Prime Minister. Now I'm going to give you the Gleaner article. The Gleaner article said, um, 115 Jamaicans who were stranded in the kingdom arrived aboard a two-way charter flight yesterday. Michael Forrester, who was one of the 115, revealed that his main reason for leaving his homeland was to tend to his elderly mother. Now that he has returned, he is pledging never to go back. Among those who have returned are the 43 Marella Discovery 2 crew members who anchored south of Port Royal in April but were denied landing. It is good to be home. I went away to get my mom down from England. She's in her 60s and she said she wanted to return to Jamaica. And he told the Gleaner, as you can see here, I am never going back. So you hear three different accounts as to how many persons come back. We have no idea whether it's 115, 119, or 120, but however amount it is, we want to say, welcome back. We are happy to have you. Tomorrow, guys, I will give you some of the feedback from some of these persons who came back because it's a very long article and all with all of their quotes in it. And so tomorrow, I will go through some of that as to what are the feedback of these persons who have returned to Jamaica, especially those who are on that cruise ship, right, and being out at sea for that month, right. Okay, but I just want to rush and give you the news, guys, because, like I said, the feed is falling very frequently, and so I'm going to cut this program short. So let me just go through and give you the news, and I will cut down on the commentary until tomorrow. Okay, so moving quite. I know it takes patience. It takes a lot of patience. Patience to do it and patience to watch. I understand. Okay, and the West Kingston communities of Tivoli Gardens and Denham Town are in mourning after two children were shot and killed hours apart yesterday, Wednesday, May 6th. Dead are an 18-year-old girl from Denham Town and a 25-year-old boy from Tivoli Gardens. Um, excuse me. Police investigators on the scene of the murder basically state that the little girl was on her veranda when gunmen drove by and shoot up the veranda, basically hitting her. She was rushed to the hospital where she died. This actually happened near one of the zones of special operations checkpoints in the community. And again, in interest of time, I can't comment, but I will do so tomorrow. Okay. So I'm going to just continue to give you the news quickly. Right. So another one says, all right, so let me leave out the Indicom one. Oh, I got to give you this one. The former head of the Jamaica Observer Photography Department, Michael Gordon, has died. He was found unconscious in his St. Andrew home and was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Gordon has been with the Observer since its inception in 1993, having previously worked with the Jamaica Information Service, JIS. In 2016, he was conferred with the Order of Distinction for his contribution to journalism. He was 67 years old. His passing has left the journalism fraternity in mourning. And of course, Omega Live would want to say, right, condolences and prayers to the family, right, and friends of Michael Gordon. May his soul rest in peace, right? And I have to give you this one also. So the children there I was listening to Mellow Daybreak this morning with Ron Mouchette, and there's a program on it called Children. And so the children were on this program. The children are asked to give their views about what's happening in Jamaica. They asked a specific question, and so they were asked them about the fact that they are doing online learning at this point in time. They're not in physical school. They're doing online learning, and they wanted their feedback about it. And it was not only one child had something positive to say about it. All of the responses, guys, were all negative. I'm just going to give you the summary of one of the students, because this student, I think, summed up all of the sentiment for most of the others. And this child, these children, they are so bright. These children, they're so precocious. I just love children. Anyway, this child, he was so bright. He said, let's talk about the digital divide. He said it, the digital divide. He said, some kids don't have Wi-Fi. Some kids don't have electricity. Many students are getting left behind. It is not fair. We have to reconnect every time the service goes, right? It is hard. And I'm quoting him, he says, let the kids ride this one out. Let them stay a year behind. It's a pandemic we have never experienced before. It's hard for the parents too. Many of them have to work from home, right? And he said basically the children, they want to use the phone and they want to use the computer, right? And at the same time, the parents are at home using the devices. He says, it's just confusing. I had to laugh when I listened to this program this morning. They say, guys, a little child shall lead them, and it is so true. So the powers that be, I hope you were listening to Melody Daybreak this morning and heard that the children, and take heed. Mr. Carl Samuda, Minister with responsibility for education. Yeah, as I said it before yesterday, and a little child has confirmed it today. Okay, a child has said it, not me. A child has said it. Let them ride out this year. The semester is done. No July 3rd. That's a waste of time and energy and resources. Okay, let them ride it out and let them stay back. They have no mind staying a year behind. They have no mind. They don't mind redoing the semester. They don't. Okay, so let's do that instead of what you're doing right now, because what you're doing right now makes no sense. 1% of the children out of the 57,000 are actually online doing anything substantive at this point in time. So all the other 99% of students are going to be left behind. That makes no sense. Okay? All right. Go back to the drawing board, wheel and come again, as they would say with regard to that. Okay? Oh, and I'll give you this one too. American comedian Steve Harvey, right? The radio personality, he's also an author. He wrote the book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. Okay. Well, he has a message for Jamaica. So I'm going to end the program with this message from Steve Harvey, and we'll pick it up again tomorrow, guys. Okay. So Steve Harvey says, guys, please be careful. Stay home. Stay safe. Wash your hands continually. Don't let it happen to y'all like it happened to us. Okay, referring to what has happened in the US, because in the US, the COVID-19 is out of control over there. Okay, you see how many persons are dying in one day. 10,000 persons dying in a day. I mean, it's crazy, right? That on that note, guys, it's a very short program today. I know it's just crazy because of all the interruptions. It just doesn't make any sense for me to keep on doing it at this point in time. Okay, so I'm gonna close today and pick it up tomorrow, and pray for tomorrow to be a better day where we'll have an uninterrupted episode of Omega Live with JJ. I am so sorry that it had to be so choppy, but of course, I'm gonna put the playlist together, so all those persons who did not, get to see it live, to witness, all this drama that you have witnessed, you, my beloved faithful, who are alive with me all the time, and thank you. But I'll put the playlist together so you can basically get to watch it continuously and to see what I discussed today. Okay, and like I said, it is short, so we'll continue again tomorrow at same time, tomorrow at midday. Okay, for another episode of Omega Live with JJ. Guys, remember to subscribe. It's why it's important to subscribe, because when you subscribe, you will be able to see me live when I come on, as opposed to me sending you a link. Okay, share the broadcast with your friends and family. Build up my algorithm for YouTube, so I can continue to have this program on and get bigger and better. Right? Absolutely. And I try to always have informative, an informative program for you to watch and to enjoy. Okay, because remember, people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and it doesn't make any sense me keeping the knowledge to myself. Okay, now that I know everything, I don't know everything. I'm a student of knowledge just like you, but whatever I know, I share. And so whatever you have learned, you must also share, right? That's how it works. Okay, guys. And so until tomorrow at midday, again, I'm going to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being with me. Okay, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, God willing. And until then, let me say, stay blessed and be a blessing. Love you. Bye.